Greetings ladies and gentlemen, greetings and welcome. My name is Yuri, also known as Starlord, and in today's stream session we will start playing Grim Dawn, but not the same Grim Dawn you used to see, but rather we are going to play Grim Dawn Diablo 2 ROT or Reign of Terror modification, which is basically a combination between Grim Dawn and old school Diablo 2, but with the unique additions that Grim Dawn has to offer. Now, I have zero idea what to expect from this modification. Granted, this is going to be my first time even launching it. I have created a character, see he's level 1. Before the stream, I've just installed this modification and I want to try it out. I want to see what it has to offer. Now, back way when I played some Diablo 2, it was so long ago that even I don't remember what the hell was I doing back in at that time. So you can say that the experience is going to be fresh from the oven, so to speak. And yes, I'm not going to be utilizing any sort of build or guide. I am going to be playing this blindly, so to say. It's going to be a blind walkthrough series. Hopefully it's going to go smoothly, and we won't going to run into some form of glitches or something like that. And when it comes to character, probably I'm going to go with a Necromancer Summoner or with a Paladin, like Zealadin-ish character, or maybe Barbarian. I don't know, like we will going to see what the game has to offer. But anyway, hope you will going to enjoy today's stream. Enjoy the commentary, enjoy the gameplay, and let us begin. Let us begin by jumping into the game. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you know what Diablo 2 is. Oh, by the way, we're starting in the Rogue encampment. Basically, your Act 1. With dexterity, strength, intelligence, yada yada yada. So far, no class because we are not. Yeah, we are classless currently. I think we need a level up to get ourselves a class. We got ourselves stash, a personal and public or private. Much like in the Grim Dawn. What's this? Some potions. Yay. Potions, drink them with the T button. I think I'll move them somewhere closer to here. Yeah, we have the throw item, because in Diablo 2 you had the throw weapons, such as, like, I have javelin right now. So I can either attack or throw the javelin. So let's put it something like that. And let's speak with NPCs.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutgulain before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Interesting. So they have placed voiceovers and stuff like that over to this game as this game modification as well. Well, it's kind of interesting.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust.
The idea is kind of simple, why I'm listening to the dialogues, because I've played Diablo 2 like way far, like it was years ago, so I have to refresh memories. He's just going to say this stuff and talk about various different characters, so yeah. Yeah. Horrible memories. I'm just going to listen to the main things. We got the waypoint. Oh my. There's so much stuff in here. Mirror of Deception. That's applying those cosmetic illusions. Yes, yes, yes. Crafting. I'm buying, but I don't have gold.
Hi there. I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here. Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Undario.
Yeah, basically they're kind of giving you the brief introduction on what the hell is going on around in Tristram and stuff like that.
Akara, our priestess and seer, is most upset by the corruption of our sisters. I fear that she blames herself. Warreeve's alright, I guess. He seems too serious most of the time. I haven't really talked to him all that much.
Everything is voiced, by the way, so yeah, much like in the original.
Oh, I like Geed. He's very funny. He has all sorts of interesting stories from the places he's been. I wish I could see the sights he has. Oh, Kasha's fantastic. Sure, she's a little hard on outsiders, but who can blame her? All she wants is to protect our order. But now that our sisters have turned against us, I think this whole mess has hardened her heart. I don't know why some of my sisters chose to follow Undario. Those who strayed were among our finest warriors.
Interesting thing is, well, at least I have read this on the main page where you can download this modification. So the idea is that pretty much all 5 acts are available, so various different classes, everything should working fine. I personally don't know if it's true or not, but hopefully it is.
Your best friend in this forsaken camp. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
He's basically a gambler.
Akara and Kasha are sisters in the Order of the Sightless Eye, but they're worlds apart. Akara is a slow river of magic, Kasha, a viper of war. They're both deeply devoted to their religious order, yet the corruption of their sisters pains them both to no end. Charcy is a fine girl, but she has no business savvy. I know she means well, but the prices she charges for weapons and armor will never earn her a profit. As long as I keep filling her mind with stories of adventure, she'll never catch on to the fact that I'm raking in gold hand over fist. Warreeve was kind enough to let me travel with his caravan, but don't let him drag you into a search for a new eastern trade route. I'm making a fortune right here. Yeah, from the rogues, of course. You, on the other hand, always get my best prices. When, or if I get to Loot Ghislaine, I'm gonna find the largest bowl of knotweed and smoke till all earthly sense has left my body. Andariel's demonic forces have taken up residence in the forests as well as the monastery. I won't be venturing out of the camp. So if you need anything, I'll be right here.
The story in this game is one of the strongest points, and it's been and it's kind of remains like that even in nowadays. So listening to the story as well as like speaking to various different characters and just following it around is interesting and very. It's worth your time and effort to just listen to all this.
Kara is the rogue's high priestess. She sells the few magic items in her possession and can even heal your wounds. She is very wise and will help you if she can. Charcy seems to be a very sweet girl. She's the smith around here and can help you by trading weapons and armor. Geed is a wandering merchant of questionable character who is traveling along with my caravan to the east. He will buy and sell most anything. He's greedy, but his wares are beyond reproach. I would suggest keeping both eyes open when you deal with him. The fiery Kasha commands the rogue archers in battle. I've only spoken to her a few times, though. I get the feeling that she doesn't like outsiders very much. I'll gladly take you eastward, if you can drive the evil from the monastery. Then the rogues may reopen the pass through the mountains. I'll gladly... To the east are lands of great mystery, and the jeweled city of the desert, Lut Gholein. It's easy to become lost in the wilderness on the way to the citadel. After you have come to the cairnstones, you must remember that the path continues through the caves.
Alrighty, it's just 2 more NPCs and we are going to be done with like talking here.
She's been like a mother to me for as long as I can remember. She is wise and good, but I don't think she has the steel to retake our monastery by force. Before our exile, Charcy, our blacksmith, could fashion any implement of war. Here in the camp, she merely makes stew. Her best tools remain within the monastery. Geed is a pig. I've been tempted to throw him out of the camp many times. But Charcy seems to think that he's good company. I don't trust the man. But if she is comforted by him, then I'll desist. I don't trust many Outlanders, but Warreef seems fine. He never says much to me, though. Some evenings we gather at the bonfire to retell epic tales and try to forget about the terrible events that led to losing the monastery. In this camp, those of us who have remained true to our order are forced to live among common traders and farm animals. Welcome to our circle of suffering. If we could only find out how Andariel has managed to corrupt our sisters, then perhaps we could drive out the evil clouding their minds. Perhaps Tristram deserved its fate for letting evil loose upon the land. I only hope we don't suffer the same.
Yes, basically, this game, for those of you who don't know, this game follows directly the events of the stuff that happened during Diablo 1. So yeah, there was a Tristram, there was a group of heroes, and they ventured inside the monastery to slay the great evil, and yeah, it did go well, but it didn't go well, so...
I am a Kara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it. She turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
So, technically and theoretically speaking, first quest in Grim Dawn was actually more or less taken from this quest. We also need to go and find the cave, and we also need to put down to rest whatever the hell is in that cave.
I should add, the Order welcomes you. I should add that many rogue scouts have died in that horrible place. We cannot afford to lose any more. If you choose to enter that den of evil, you must do so alone. The Order Charcy is young and innocent. However, I believe her barbarian blood thrills to the prospect of adventure and danger. She takes great pride in her work and finds comfort in the fact that her weapons and armor are helping to end this. To be honest, I have done my best to stay clear of Geed. He wears dishonesty about himself like a cloak, and seeks only to better his situation by preying on the misfortunes of others.
Yeah, nobody likes the gambling system. Not in here, not in Last Epoch. It's kinda random.
Fiercely loyal. But I fear her anger and frustration over these recent events will lead her into harm's way. She is highly protective of the few rogues remaining under her command, and will not send them into combat unless there is dire need. Though he has only been our guest for a short time, I sense that Wareve has faced many harrowing trials. Though he knows, as I do, that a terrible evil has blanketed the land, his only real concern is to reach the eastern trading ports with his caravan.
Yeah, but he cannot do that due to Andariel and due to all of those demonic things that we need to slay.
Beware that you do not suffer the fate of the corrupted rogues. To lose one's life is a tragedy. To lose one's soul is even worse. Even though the corrupted ones were once of our order, you need not shy from slaying them, for they stand between you and Andariel. The Order
Okay, and just a little bit more, like 3 more and we can go.
In the gloom of the day, we reclaim our own. The sightless eye sees through the mist of time a great glory ahead. But how far ahead, the eye cannot discern. The wilderness is overrun with evil, and the minions of hell have taken our rightful home. We must purge all evil from the monastery and restore order to the world.
This one is not voiced, but technically let me voice it. Perhaps when the Demon Queen is dead, our sisters will return to life, but more likely they will be forever bound to their unholy pact. Okay. Naturally, we still have no money, but they've given us a little bit of experience, and they've given us a little bit of a couple of potions. So let's venture forward and see what this game has to offer when it comes to enemies. I'm going to be clearing everything like thoroughly and oh my, oh, they are very dangerous. Now I have enabled veteran mode, just like I tend to do it in Grim Dawn. I also put a veteran mode in here just to make things a bit more difficult. I just need to, wow. They weren't lying when they said that there is like a lot of enemies here. Oh my god. They can't stop coming. Come on. It's like I'm slaying one and even more show up. Ow. Each of their attack has like 2 debuffs and... Well, that's new. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. They have decent HP pool, but not something too much. And I wonder, does, like in the original Diablo, does this item like break or loses its defensive not defensive capabilities, but basically something like losing... Oh, how was it? Losing ammunition. Okay, what is the... I guess like to follow the good old like classic, we need to play as a classic character as well, yeah? So we are going to be playing classic Necromancer, right? And see how it fares up in this game in comparison to other game, to the Grim Dawn. So the classic Necromancer. Oh my. Take a look at that. Here we are, the portrait of the classic Necromancer, and much like in Grim Dawn, we have the mastery bar and we have a whole bunch of skills. Now, as I said, I'm not going to follow any form of a build, so whatever I'm going to be leveling up, I'm going to be leveling up based upon my own decisions. Okay, so 1 point into mastery and summon skeleton, yeah, because we need to have an army. We need to have an army of wandering skeletons. And I guess our choices of like dumping skill points can be the same like in Grim Dawn, like 1 or 2 into skill points and 1 or 2 into mastery points for the stats purposes. So yeah, something like that. Let me quickly get myself summon a skeleton. How many can I actually summon right now? Only 1, okay? There is this skeleton, and unlike original Diablo, I don't need a corpse to summon my friendly companion. When it comes to stats, I don't know, like in the original D2, one of the most important stat was actually HP, but we have the attribute points of the Grim Dawn, so I guess like intelligence will do. Let's see how our skeleton does. Oh, he's just a level 1 skeleton, so I don't expect much, but hey, it's better than having nothing. I kinda find it interesting. Should I disable the white items? Normally, in Grim Dawn, I would have disabled them straight away. But I'll keep them for now. And as you can see, enemies here, they absolutely love to debuff you. Like, their attacks are debuffing like crazy. Holy hell. What's this? Shrine of Fate. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why I didn't want it to do that. Holy moly. My skeleton goes to waste, like, immediately. Shrine of Fate. I had no idea that it actually summons in lead. How much HP this guy has? Holy. I need to get rid of his minions. I'm actually kind of impressed that they made that many changes. Not just like the visuals of the monsters and it feels refreshing. Even though technically it's just a mod I'm playing. Partially it feels like I really am playing Diablo 2. Oh my god. Thank god he doesn't resummon enemies. Like, holy. I'm barely doing damage to this guy. Doesn't feel like he's going to aggro on enemies. Ow. Now that's a first brick wall. Cover me, skeleton, cover me, cover me. Holy. Whoa. And you're so tough. First elite from the shrine. He gives me such a headache. Ow. He is not being aggroed towards a skeleton like all the other enemies before him. This one does not. What? I'm not attacking him for some reason. Okay, time to. Oh no 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 no! That was a bad idea. I was like, time to hammer him down with this blue weapon, and then. But I'm actually having. Not the greatest time of all in attacking him in close range. He has to give me like a full level up from this. Thank God that I'm a Necromancer. And that I can, if anything, protect myself with the body of my trustworthy skeleton. He's level 4. He also like exceeds me by 2 levels. Ow. And the reason why I started Necromancer, first of all, I kind of like this whole idea with summoners, and especially for the first playthrough, playing as a summoner is not a bad thing, because if anything, this class kinda forgives you for mistakes that you might make due to not knowing how certain things work. He didn't even give me a level up, but gave me some blue items. Mana potion, skill cooldown reduction, strength. Well, enemy from the shrine was successfully defeated. So now I'm going to have much easier time, hopefully, until I get to another lead. And it will take me ages to kill him again. So I'm gonna need some strength in order to carry items. Got so many white items. I think I will just going to remove them. Great axe. Again, something. And a gun. Nah. Let's stick to two original weapons. Yeah, partially due to like this modification will not going to give you like exact experience that you might have had when you played original D2. But then again, this one is not that bad. This one is actually kind of good. It still has some dark tone to it. Okay, I'm removing white items from the initial pool so that I will not going to see them that often. Oh, even the level up sound is basically the same. Good, good. So, when will I get to summon more skeletons? I wonder. Can I summon more skeletons now? Yes, I can. I can summon 2. Okay, okay. Feels good. Feels good. And yeah, I know locations in this game can be kind of large when it comes to their size. I mean, but it's something that doesn't really it doesn't get too troublesome, like up until you get to Act 5. Like their locations are just gigantic. Okay, and I found the Den of Evil, but I actually want to clear the location itself before venturing into the Den of Evil. Would have liked to slap some grim internals on top of it all, just to be able to see the HP bar of my pets and of my enemies. Would have, but I don't know if this mode is compatible with that particular game modification that Grim Dawn has. Like, Grim Dawn is compatible with it. This one might not be that compatible. Skill cooldown reduction. For now, no, because I'm not using... Like, I want to do at least some damage myself to help my skeletons. I don't have that big of an army yet. And by the way, it would be interesting if the dual class in this game is still possible, like slapping Necromancer. Kinda... But then again, you know, the Necromancer from Grim Dawn is not something that powerful as a summoner compared to, say, like Shaman And Shaman and Occultist, they have much powerful skills. Being for the second class, I mean. Yeah, they're doing nice damage. Like 40 something. That's good. That's already good. And they are tanky. So I don't know how much HP they have, because the game doesn't really show me. Somehow the game still manages to have that dark atmosphere. Day and night transition is kinda nice as well. We've been battling that elite monster for what it feels like an entire day. Hilarious. Then again, it's good. What's even more interesting is that they've kept the sounds that monsters make. It's the same as they did in vanilla Diablo 2. Like the same zombie sounds, those fallen guys. So it feels like a good thing. Like, feels nice. We just started, so we don't know much. Well, I do know some stuff from experiencing original Diablo 2, but hey, this one is different. Okay, let me just get rid of the white items shenanigans. White items that I don't really need. Well, from experiencing Diablo, not Diablo 2, but Grim Dawn, I don't need white items. Maybe in this game modification I will not going to need them as well. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see about that. Reduce stun duration. I want to see champion enemies. I want to see how they look. How the champion enemies look like. Instead I see elite. Holy moly. His minions have like 400 HP. Oh. He killed all of my skeletons. Okay, where's my pet attack command? I got to order them to... Unbelievable. Well, elites are giving me kinda rough time. Definitely not something that happened in the original Diablo 2. Holy moly. Well, they got bored of just standing around there. I got to kill small ones one by one, and then proceed on bashing the main one. He doesn't re-summon them, that's good to know. Stop whiffing those attacks. Is this electricity? If it's electricity, then I kinda understand why they are dying that fast, yeah. Yeah, it is electricity. It just doesn't say that it is. Ow. Holy moly. Just kills them. Just kills them like they're nothing. Ragdolling them with one... Maybe enabling veteran wasn't the best idea. Ow. What exactly serves as a trigger to his, like, spreading that electricity? Like, I know that in original game, when you hit this type of enemy, every hit that you do will going to send those, like, chain lightnings all around the enemy. Wow. Talk about some real battles. Real battles against initial elites in the first area. And you know, they aren't that high of a level, but yet they still... insanely hard to kill. It must be the veteran difficulty that causes this. But then again, on the positive side, I don't have the weapon and armor breaking shenanigans, as well as having no ammunition to throw at my enemy. So at least when it comes to that particular thing, I am saved. Well, I'm safe for now. How will it be later? Who knows? Poor skeletons. He's finally down. Holy moly. Okay, let me use a bow. Hilarious Necromancer, using whatever is in his possession. Whether it be bow, whether it be something else, he's still going to use it. I just need to put some more points into my skeletons. Maybe get additional skeleton. You know, it's still funny. It's still funny even though it takes ages to kill an elite. Still good enough. I guess like 1 or 2 more levels will going to make my skeletons more durable and more capable. So skeletons can aggro the small enemies, but they cannot aggro elites on themselves. That's good to know, because like I'm planning on using them as a meat shield. Okay, 1 point into strength just to be able to carry this, to equip this belt. Give some stats to me. Okay, so summon limit does it increase in next level? Summon limit on next level is going to be 3. Yeah, let's do this. 3 skeletons. With this one, I don't have the variety. Like, I just summon them. They're my bare bones skeleton. Grim Dawn Necromancer, like, initially has this has the variety when it comes to whether it's going to be a skeleton with the shield, tin armor, bare bone skeleton, or skeleton crossbowman. But it's still good. And on next level, I am going to put 2 points into mastery and grab the skeleton mastery, because it adds HP to skeletons and to all damage. Plus 10%. Into the den of evil. Ooh. Wonder how this place looks like. For a free, keep in mind that basically this expansion is free. You don't have to pay for expansion, you just need the Grim Dawn game and all of its DLCs, but this expansion is free. And holy hell, for the work that they have done, like having this thing for free, god damn. You guys already did quite a fine job, I mean. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And my skeletons are already, like, hammering down, even dishing out crits. So good. So good. Experience gain, yeah. $115 crits and 80 something bear attacks. Feels good. Wait, how do I get there? Did I miss something? I think I actually missed something. Like a secret passage or something like that. I just backtrack a little bit. Maybe there's an item. Yeah, it's like a secret passage and it has various stuff in here. Increases cult resistances by 75 and adds more resistances. I do wonder about one other thing. So, feels like all of the resistances went in this game mode from Grim Dawn. Will I need Chaos and Ether resist against enemies? Or maybe I will not going to need it. Generally speaking, it's going to be important, because I know importance of resistances in Grim Dawn. And I know importance of resistances in other action RPG games. So yeah. Naturally, gotta give them some AoE of some sort. It feels like. I mean, they all are running, but they are beating. Sometimes they're just going to beat the same targets. The same targets instead of just going one for each target. No, it deletes it. Oh, take a look at this. It's those Yetis. Assets are looking fantastic currently. Like for zombies, for all of this, all the enemies that I'm fighting against. Assets are looking really, really nice. I like them. I'm a Necromancer with the gun. I want to be the nec... Oh, okay. Or this. I'm a different type of Necromancer now. Got a gun that doesn't do damage because I'm not proficient in using it. But hey, the game gives me something, so I might as well just use it. So I'm still collecting the items such as this fur or other stuff for crafting that was used in Grim Dawn. So I think that the crafting system is going to be similar-ish. Oh, secrets. 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 Good enough. Maybe after this quest I will even going to be level 5. And there is the enemy that I need to kill, a level 4 elite. Go skeletons. Fantastic. Strength, intelligence, yes, give me. Oh, take a look at this. They are doing better job now, since I've put some points into them. But while they are hammering this enemy, I'm just gonna run around to see whether or not there is something interesting here. So far feels good. Doesn't necessarily feel like I'm not playing Diablo 2, but it doesn't necessarily feel like I'm not playing Grim Dawn, if you can say it like that. Like, it feels like I'm playing both games. Both games at the same time. Which is nice. I need a good main hand. I need a good main hand. Something with bonuses to pets would be nice. Although, let's grab ourselves a sword. Because it has magic damage. And I will going to want to get the teeth skill, just to throw something at my enemies. I can go pure summoner, but I still want to have a skill to attack my enemies with, like bone spear or something like that. Okay. So now I can return to the main hub area, get my reward. And yeah, we do not have the stamina meter, so running as much as we want is going to be good. It's going to feel good. And I know that over there is going to be the a portal.
Halt. You should complete Akara's quest before venturing further. Search for the den in...
Ah, I already didn't. And the good old town portal with the good old skill. Not skill, but sound. Sound effect and visual.
cleanse the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
2 devotion point, skill point, and a bunch of oh yeah, to reset your devotion points and to reset your giving this already.
It is clear that we are
Nice.
facing an evil difficult to comprehend, let alone combat. There is only one Haradrim sage, schooled in the most arcane history and lore, who could advise us. His name is Deckard Cain. You must go to Tristram and find him, my friend. I pray that he still lives.
One thing that I still want to know, for example, if you play Barbarian and you do the shout build, did they transfer over the shouting sounds? Because they're hilarious.
It was too far to journey by foot. Cain would likely be dead when you arrived. However, there is a magical portal that will take you there instantly. To open it, one must stand within the circle of cairnstones and touch them in a certain order. The proper order can be found in the runes written on the bark of the tree of Inifis. You must find the sacred tree of Inifis and bring back its bark. I will translate the runes to unlock the stone's mystic pattern.
Yeah. I remember this quest. I do it. Can I open the quest log? Oh, it looks different. I hope that they would transfer over the original one, like the quest screen. Nothing more I can do here. I wanna sell. I wanna sell it, like everything, because I don't need all this stuff. Searching for something with bonuses to pets is what I will be aiming for. Weapons, armor, and all other things that have those particular bonuses. Do you have something? Oh, I have only 5,000 gold, so I gotta be careful about how I distribute those, that insane amount of money that I have, which I don't have that much. Maybe I won't even going to buy anything.
My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo and Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her. Hello.
So, genuinely speaking, she asks you to kill this creature of some sort. This particular creature, known as Bloodraven, the mini-boss that we are going to be fighting. Who is she? In Diablo 1, you had the choice between 3 characters: warrior, archer, and mage. All 3 of them didn't end that well, and that Bloodraven is no exception. And yeah, I will have, feels like I will have the ability to craft some relics. So it's good. Let's continue. But yeah, all 3 of them didn't end up that well, and the Bloodraven is our next target. She is going to fall to us, just like that.
The evil is strong ahead.
Also, they are giving me some devotion points. Yeah. Pierce, lightning resistance. I'm going to go with resistances. Yeah, so they are giving you the ability to grab devotions. Well, that's going to be interesting. Like combining devotions. I don't. I'm just gonna keep the devotion point for now. I'm not that proficient when it comes to devotion choices. So when it comes to devotions, I know that I will make mistakes there. And I would want to avoid making mistakes in that department, because I don't know how easy should I say this? Not redistribution, like if I make mistake, how easy it is to undo it. But I think when it comes to devotions, since I'm playing Necromancer, I can just open up some form of a Necromancer build for Grim Dawn and copy devotion layout from there. But that depends on what type of damage my skeletons will be doing. I think they were doing just physical when it comes to, like, in the previous game. Not what do you mean previous game, but in Diablo they were doing mostly physical. I don't remember. Here's the problem that I don't remember how exactly it was. Can you guys just move there and... Oh, I have to break the gate. Break that gate. Oh, come on. Knock, knock. Holy. Now just go and hammer him down. Give him hell, skellies. I've been successfully pumping up their stat points. And they should be way more tanky. Way more tankier right now. And deadly. But it's kind of hard, amidst all of that combat, it's kind of hard to know where they are, how much HP they have. That's the biggest downside, is that I don't really know, like, when they will die, when... Are they dying, are they not dying, and so on and so forth. Maybe it ain't that bad. I'm just imagining things. I wish so. Pretty much half thousand HP on those Yeti guys. And they are not elites. Elites will going to have plenty more. Increases physical damage. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, the buff doesn't transfer over to my summons, so they don't get that beautiful damage increase. I think I will need a golem for the purpose of tankiness, not the tankiness, but so that I will be protected by the golem who will going to have aggro, if he has any. Because they like to attack me. And I'm kinda squishy. God, those sound effects. It's so loud also. Loud in my headset. La da dee da da, la da dee da da. Just clearing everything, listening to pretty much all of the dialogues, because naturally, when it's a new game, I want to do something like that. Well, this game might not be new for someone, it's ain't that new for me as well, because I played original Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, original Diablo 2, like without Lord of Destruction. But hey, as I said, been a whole lot ever since that time. So naturally, I would want to refresh all those memories within my head. Guys, just kill those summoners. I think I will going to have to use Pet Attack command more often. For the simple purpose of ordering my minions around. Feels nice to play as a summoner. The only exception is I still don't have... On my minions I don't have any area of effect. So it takes, when it comes to big groups of enemies, it takes them longer to get rid of them. But nothing that is going to be impossible. And I'm almost level 6. From what I understand, level 100 is still going to be the cap level, like in original game, like in Grim Dawn. Level 100 is the cap. From when it comes to how much experience you can gain. After the quest with Blood Raven, we are going to get ourselves Archer Companion. I'm going to stick with the Archer Companion until Act 2, when I will going to have a possibility to get myself a Spearman, who is going to have an aura that is going to buff not only himself but also me and my pets. Such a mess. First act of this game is very reminiscent to the first act of Grim Dawn, or I should say vice versa. It's kinda the same, with the exception of the swamp areas. Swamp areas are more Diablo 2 Act 3. Nothing here, nothing there. Just wandering around. I also want to see what kind of legendaries and set items does this game have. Whether or not this game is going to have words, like word system, rune system, something like that. Like the original one. Because as I said, like I came here, like basically just download it, checked so that it sounded good, played smoothly and things like that, and that's it. I haven't went to search for guides, manuals, nah. I don't want this. Oh, Shrine of Fate. But it's going to be another elite. And let me get level 6 before I attempt it to make my skeletons even more deadlier. The gate is over there. Yeah. Oh boy. Takes ages to hammer down the stupid gate. Interesting thing is that I cannot order my skeletons to... I cannot give them an order to break those. Would be much faster and easier this way. Yes, some more intelligence. Though strength would be important for the defensive ability. Okay, what do we have here? Bone armor. Poison dagger, dim vision. I want to get myself a golem. But I also want to get myself more skeletons. Skeleton limit does not increase. It doesn't increase even on next level. Well, 2 points there, 1 point into mastery bar. Oh, he has a shield. How convenient. Okay, where is that Altar of Fate? They're like monster totems. Level 8. Holy hell. This will take a while. Those are really like monster totems. Oh, he's regenerating. Oh my god. Ow. They are both regenerating. Am I not able to kill them? But for real though. No, 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 attack this guy. I will, but again... Enemies are so deadly, those elite guys. Can you all attack this one, please? I'm like mashing the attack button on the skeletons so that they stop hitting whoever they want. Talk about veteran mode. Okay, one down. Yes. HP regen over the top. At least they do more to this enemy than he is capable of regenerating. But still, if I would have played a melee character, not a summoner, this would be troublesome. Very troublesome. But oh well. Slowly but surely, I'm just going to make sure that this enemy is going to disappear. Come on, like, hammer them. Beat the spider. Their attack speed, holy hell. I need a golem, I need a skeleton mage, and I need just some more skeletons. And I need to make them more tanky, and more deadlier, and faster than they are right now. Oof. Yay, finally. Okay. So what did we get? Some form of a crossbow, some talismans. Nothing that interesting. But really, those altars of fate are definitely something like monster totems from Grim Dawn. They are acting in the same way. They're doing basically the same thing when it comes to summoning those enemies. And quite deadly ones. Onwards. Skeletons. Those are level 3. So the elites were level... No, not the Altar of Fate again. Oh my god. Dynamite? Do I need dynamite for something here? Maybe exploding the unneeded legendaries to get some currency like I did in Grim Dawn? Maybe to open some passages. Whatever it is, I'm going to figure this out. Just clearing the path so that in case something, I will have somewhere to kite elites. Kite the elite enemy. Because naturally I want to have better position options if the enemy is very tough and I will have to run away. If the enemy is not tough, then I mean it's still helpful. Oh. It was just gold. Alright. And each enemy, like even the white enemy, it hits you and you get like couple of debuffs like straight away from just those random hits from random white enemies. Dangerous, I'd say. I'd say really dangerous. It ain't that dangerous for me though, because I'm not receiving hits from those guys. I will think where to put those devotion points, definitely. But not right now. Right now I have zero idea. And I'm not even thinking about that. Okay. Intelligence, mana, intel. Oh, that's better. Looks like a passage, but doesn't actually lead you anywhere. Looks like you can get through it, but you can't. All of the soundtrack has been transferred over to this game mode as well. Which I am totally okay with, because Diablo 2 had some amazing OST, some good music that fits the atmosphere quite well. Just back in the day, a lot of people, a lot of companies and a lot of people were like trying to mimic Diablo 2. Now a lot of companies are trying to mimic Path of Exile. That's outclassed Diablo 2 with the amount of stuff it has in it. And now companies are trying to mimic that game to try and surpass it. They aren't really capable of doing it, however, judging by what I see. Various games try, but they kind of fail. But naturally speaking, the biggest boom came from this particular game. Not the game modification, but actually Diablo 2 itself. Oh, damage over time effects, everything. So where are we going? If I'm not mistaken, this place has 2 levels, but it doesn't really lead towards anywhere. It's a completely side area, optional one. But oh well. Oh well. It isn't that bad. I need to get those levels, I need to get more skill points. And yes, much like in Diablo 2, the original one, the leveling is going to be not as fast for, like, if you played before that, you played Grim Dawn, and you go into this game, and if you expect that the game is going to be very, like, fast when it comes to leveling, how fast you level, nah, you're in for some trouble, definitely. This game is not going to allow you to have as fast leveling as you did in Grim Dawn. Whoa, who's that? It's a treasure goblin, come on. Beat him. What? He has 8,000 HP, and we are missing. Look at this. Look at this. Yet I cannot kill him. This guy doesn't even stop. This guy doesn't even stop. He has so much defense and so much health. Like, naturally he would have given me something good, but good luck killing him now. He's like crazy beefy. It's almost same like in Diablo 3, in vanilla Diablo 3, where you had those gigantic HP differences on enemies, especially in elite enemies, in various difficulties and acts, where those guys had like millions HP, and due to not having good gear or being under leveled, you couldn't really kill them fast, and they were just pointless. Right, I think I've cleared everything that I wanted to clear. Yeah. At least on this side. Now I need to go to level 2 and see what's there. They have nice, like, when you transition, you see those various arts, nice arts they've placed in there. I don't know if they made them themselves or get them from the good old internet, but still good. Oh, what the? Oh my god, what is even going on there? Do you like having way too much HP? How can I even kill them? Holy! Hey! Veteran mode is pretty much insane, it feels like. Kill him. Kill at least one. Come on. I have a lot of HP potions, but if they are going to keep on hammering me, that's going to be bad. Oh, come on. Come on. Through pain and suffering, I will going to kill those. I will not going to go. Just one. Then it's going to be a bit easier. Oh my... Good lord. This is some insane... No, don't run there. Come on, skellies. Do your job. It hurts so much. No, just focus on one target. I am constantly just ordering them to just focus on one particular enemy, because if anything, they might start running around doing whatever they want. Whoa, 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 whoa. I almost died there. See, the aggro system works a bit clunky because naturally they don't... Like, I don't have something that will going to aggro them. By the by, I think that if I die and there will be like those, you know, in Diablo 2 when you die, you lose all of your inventory and you have to grab everything that you've lost naked, just running there and grabbing all of those things that you've lost. Like, those are just minions. We haven't even reached the elite. Though I am actually glad that elite did not aggro. Because if elite enemy was here, this would have turned into a complete fiesta. It already is, but... Don't mind me. Just a lonely necromancer. Just trying to get rid of the evil that has invaded this land. My god, stop it. Whew, finally. There was like 5 or 6 and now only a couple remain. Oh my god. My HP! No! This is complete madness. How many more points into skeletons I need to put so that this thing will stop? Or what, do I really need the second class that desperately? I don't think I do. But fight against Blood Raven is going to be completely over the top. It was already kind of tough in the original. Wonder how it's going to end up here. Probably also super tough. But hey, we got rid of all of those enemies. Oh. 1 point into strength. And when it comes to skills... Yes. Something like that. And now I can summon 2 skeletons, and I have 4 skeleton limits. Go, go, skeletons. I guess everyone is down there. Increases skill level by 2. At level 12 I still only have 4 summon limit. And I still will not going to have... Like, I need to put 4 points, I guess, to get more. Oof. Here comes the madness. Come on. Beat him. While I still have the skill shrine, I have advantage. Well, she isn't that bad. See? She doesn't do much. Compared to her minions, which fortunately end up spawning in a different place than her. Oh! Why, hello there, Virt. Gnasher. I got some items. But basically this NPC is also from Diablo 1. Why is he alive when he is supposed to be dead? I don't know. Wait. How many green items did I just got? Holy hell. I got some green items. What was that Gnasher? Oh, there it is. Bleeding strength. Okay, let me equip it, just in case. Though I don't need it, but I will equip it. Okay.
Over here.
What do you have? You have something for pets? No, you don't. You don't. Well, unfortunately. Well, what can you do? I'm just gonna sell all this. Just to free the inventory space. I probably should not have sold bow. What was the best bow over here? Pierce damage. 26, 26, 26. Okay, let it be this. Because soon I will going to get myself a companion and I want to give her something good. Alright, so... Was that it for this particular place? I think it was. Let me just double check. Yeah, it was. So we can move over to the main, hover over to the main quest. Battles are intense. Like, I don't know whether it's because of the veteran difficulty or whether it's because of the fact that I'm doing something wrong, but battles against elites are kinda rough. Also, it feels like the game has those mini freezes sometimes. Happened a bunch of times already. At least it's not disconnecting or anything. And with the boots, with the movement speed buff, I'm moving quite fast. Also adds some more experience. More leveling! Yay! Skeletons are way more deadly now. I like that. Привет, да вроде бы все нормально. Вот сижу, пробую модификацию Гримдона на второй Диабло. Решил посмотреть, что она себя представляет. Пока вроде бы довольно-таки неплохо. Тебя тоже с Новым годом. Надеюсь, в этом году все будет гораздо лучше, чем в предыдущем. Okay, so don't need that. Не, ну в принципе вся основная проблема Абсолюта — это в том, чтобы подготовить персонажа к его прохождению, в плане набрать нужных резистов, предметов, репутацию поднять. То есть там сам этот переход более-менее долгий к нему. А так, ну, в принципе, не должно быть слишком сложно. Ну да, с выпадением предметов это одна большая проблема, особенно если билд, которым играешь, завязан на именно вот тех предметах, которые не имеют определенного места выпадения. Могут выпасть где угодно и когда угодно. От этого многие классы страдают. Есть, конечно, некоторые, которые можно найти и где выфармить, и довольно быстро падают, но таких немного. А так да. Ну, может быть, если рецепт выпадет, еще упростит задачу. Рецепт на какой-то фрагмент сета, и из него потом сделать полный сет. Да я пока не особо и заморачивался насчет того, какие-то там хаки дополнительно ставить. Просто перед стримом как бы поставил сам этот мод на Diablo и все. То есть, как бы, кроме него ничего особо и не добавлял. Хотелось просто посмотреть, что из себя представляет этот мод по сравнению с оригинальным Diablo. Пока что довольно-таки интересно получается, то есть вот вроде бы как бы играешь в Diablo, но вроде как бы и одновременно и в Гримтон, то есть нельзя сказать точно, что именно сам мод дает аутентичный опыт того, каким был Diablo 2, но в то же время да, похоже на него. Ну да, надо будет посмотреть, что дополнительно какие-то вот эти модификации, что там есть такого, что сделает игру более комфортной. Надо будет посмотреть. Но это уже будет в следующий раз. Okay, time to level up again, and again, couple of points into here this time around, and 1 point into skeleton mastery. Yes. Four skeletons are definitely better than 3. 5 will be better than 4, but I will need like 4 more points into it to get it going. To get the additional 1 skeleton. Okay, over here everything is cleared. Now we are going to go back towards the left side, see what this side has to offer. Soon we are going to reach Bloodraven. And that fight is going to either go in a completely wrong way, or it's going to turn out okay. It just depends on how fast my skeletons are going to die against her. I'm kind of still impressed by the fact that they have redesigned most of the enemies. Wait, I cannot read it? Oh, okay. Feels like I cannot read it again. Yeah. Search for Cain. That's the other quest. Enter the tower. Forgotten Tower. You learned of a ruined tower once inhabited by a wealthy countess. Find the tower in the Black Marsh beyond the Dark Wood, and you might find some of that wealth. Oh. It's the side quest with that tower. I know what the tower is and what it looks like. All right. should I go there or should I go up? I think I will explore the upper areas first and then descend into the dungeon. This way I'll still be able to clear the entire map. Thus far, a lot of blue items, but not that many yellow items. Even got some green items, some unique ones. Though they are not really for my class, just equipped it. Till I get something good for my particular class. Something with bonuses to pets or with some good magic damage would be nice. They are dropping and giving you a lot of health potions. Though I use a lot of them, especially against those elites, because they tend to aggro on my character more than on my pets, but still a lot of them are in my pockets. Mana potions also pile up, but in less capacity. But I'm not using them because I haven't yet unlocked the skill with which I can spam, but still. Okay, I see. I guess that was either elite or a champion. Whoever that was, I saw him. Wait, I cannot go there. Got to open up the portal first. First things first. That's going to be a portal number 2 or number 3. I already forgotten. I want to get back and check out what this cave is all about. It can be a side cave, it can be one of the places where I will need to go. Hello to you too. Yes, starting from today, I have decided to play a modification for Grim Dawn, which is basically Diablo 2, but with Grim Dawn. But don't think that it is just like that, because it's not just a reskin, it's more than that. It's an interesting combination of two games. Because of the fact that it still utilizes features from the Grim Dawn, some of the features, but it still has a lot of stuff from the Diablo 2 game. And they have pretty much like currently they have all of the music from the Diablo 2. They have voiceovers from pretty much all of those dialogues. They have voiceovers. Unfortunately, they did not have the... yes, the sound effects, everything is also here. And as you can see, even the enemy designs, it's not just enemies from Grim Dawn in the, like... in these modifications, you have enemies from Diablo 2 as well. Like, you have various enemies, like Yetis, Blood Ravens, and all of those kinds of enemies that were present there are also here. You have skill tree, you have also devotion tree, which, by the way, I'm not putting any points there because I don't know what type of damage I'm going to go with, and I don't know if this is going to influence, like, it naturally, if you play Grim Dawn, you decide, depending on type of damage, what kind of devotions do you need. But what type of damage my skeletons are doing, I think that this is physical for the most part. So yeah. Currently I'm just keeping them, like, I only have one, but I'm still keeping it until I will going to figure out where I'm going to put those points. I don't want to mess up because I also don't know how much respec options can you have. Like, can you respec just as often as you can in Grim Dawn? Then I can experiment. If not, I need to be careful. Pretty much all of the quests from the original game is here. The game, like, the game is kind of difficult, especially when it comes to fighting elites. And another interesting fact is even the white enemies, when they are hitting you, they can apply from 1 to 3 debuffs with their auto attacks, various debuffs, damage over time effects, like everything. Crafting system is also here. You can craft, but I don't know if it's going to be different from the Grim Dawn perspective. You have plenty of new items, which is also something that interested me, that they have added various new items with various, like, be it set items, for example, something like this, or something like this. They have uniques. Like, there is a lot of new stuff and refreshing stuff. I mean, when I encountered the first elite, it literally took me like 4 minutes or so to kill it. And it had like insane amount of HP and some really nasty damage. But I have veteran mode included, which probably is the cause of why the difficulty is kind of higher than you would expect. Oh yes, and there are secret zones where you can go to, like secret passages. They have added also this thing. Needless reminder of... yeah, no stamina meter, no need for Necromancer to summon skeletons from the corpses of dead enemies. This is why I'm saying, like, when playing this modification, it's not exactly like playing Diablo 2, but it's not exactly like playing Grim Dawn either. It's some form of an... it's an interesting combination of two games that results in one that is neither one or another. But when it comes to fun perspective, and when it comes to refreshing your memories about Diablo 2, I think that this modification is kinda good. Like, as I said, they didn't just slap on Grim Dawn on top of Diablo 2 or Diablo 2 on top of Grim Dawn. They have drawn all those assets for characters, for enemies. They have also like did plenty of things with skills and other things as well. So it's for a free project. Needless reminder: this modification is free. You don't have to pay money to pay it. You buy the Grim Dawn game and its DLCs, but you don't have to buy this particular modification. You just download it, install it. Deckard Cain is far away from where we are right now. It's going to take a while till we get there. So let me get the clay golem out, just so that he is going to be wandering around and helping us a bit. And I want to put some more points into skeletons. All the sound effects, leveling sound effects, as well as monster sound effects, as well as dialogues, like everything is also voiced. Just interesting. I'm even going so far as to like listening to all of those dialogues just to remember also the storyline and what the game has to offer. Because it's been quite a long time ago since I've played this game, and I want to refresh my memories about it. Oh, who is throwing this? Is this the clay golem that causes this meteor shower? Oh. Okay, he has a charge attack that then causes projectiles. And he has a cleave attack. No, you don't. You kind of have the... how should I say it? You kind of have... you have the town portal, which can be opened like this. See? It's a good old town portal, but you don't have to have books. And when it comes to items, like you already have... much like in Grim Dawn, you already have them unidentified. You need Deckard Cain for the story, for the most part. To complete the quest, to progress the story, and so on and so forth. But still, interesting. Like, I've expected something different, but what I see, I am more than likely enjoying what I'm seeing. Command player 8? Don't know. Like, it didn't say anything about it. Or should I rather say, like, I wasn't researching that much about the capabilities of this particular modification. But still. The leveling, yeah, the leveling is kinda... like, even with the veteran, it's kinda slow, but... needless reminder, we are playing Diablo 2. This game was notorious for how long it takes to level up, to gain levels. So it's not going to be, like, reach maximum level in a couple of days. It's going to be quite a delightful experience. Yes, and they brought shrines here, but there are various types of shrines, even new ones, such as mimicking those of monster totems from Grim Dawns. In here they are called Shrines of Fate, and sometimes those shrines will be able to summon enemies like elites. Sometimes they will just give you something else. I stopped there for a second because I couldn't really see where I was going. Yes, you can look at... after you pick it up, you can look at it. There are even some that have, like, if you played original Diablo 2, some shrines you will going to immediately understand what they do, such as skill shrine, defensive shrine, and other shrines as well, because they have the same image placed on top of it. This game is pretty good so far, like, refreshing, and I definitely like the fact that they have all those various different types of assets for enemies, that they have various, like, they have music from the original. That music that I've heard so long ago. It's back. It feels good. I just wish I had some more aerial effects on my pets. And I still haven't really decided on whether or not I will dual class or not. Yeah, it can be. If, like, for example, if a person did not play Diablo 2, but for some reason cannot, like, bear original Diablo 2, reasons might be different. You can play this thing. You can play Path of Diablo. That's another modification, a different one, that is going to be more, like, more Diablo 2 than Grim Dawn. You can play those. But naturally speaking, if you haven't played Diablo 2, you have to play it. A little advertisement, I should say. This game is good. Has a great story. Has really good balance. And just overall, nice game. Have no idea where I'm going, by the way. No, I guess I went into the wrong way. Because from here I can go towards Dark Forest, but I still haven't killed Blood Raven. And yeah, I don't remember if in the original you get the quest to get to the Forgotten Tower, where you can kill the Countess, because I already have this quest. Like, I found some form of a book and it gave me the quests saying that there is a tower where there are hidden treasures, that tower belongs to Countess, blah blah blah. So basically, like, I know what exactly this quest is. Just surprised that I get it that early on. I remember this quest from the original, I just don't remember if you get it as early as I did right now. So my golem has two different skills. He has a charge attack and he has a rock showers. Rock shower. I already said this, but one thing that I would like to know is if you play Barbarian class and you do those shouts, do you still get to hear those that voice that he does when he's shouting? But he won't going to look like Barbarian from the original Diablo 2. That's the downside. I want this instead of what I have. You can play, by the way, in this game you can play either as old classes from Diablo 2, Barbarian, Necromancer, Amazon, Paladin, etc., etc., or you can stick with classes from Grim Dawn. There is a possibility to do that. I think there is also a possibility to combine classes. I think it's also possible, like combined all classes with new classes. Dexterity, intelligence. Either way, there is going to be a ton of variety. Question that remains, however, is devotions. Can you just mirror the same devotions that you would normally use if you played, for example, not... for example, if the same devotions that you would use for Grim Dawn, but in here. If yeah, it's good. Spend 2 gold to increase it. Yeah, and it's like you have personal and you have also shared stash, and you can buy more stashes. And buying new stashes is kind of cheap. This game has some, like, I don't know, it feels good. I know for a matter of fact that not original, but Path of Diablo has a huge stash. And maybe when they will going to remaster Diablo 2, they will going to also look at the fact that they might increase the stash even more. Maybe. It's all about those buts and ifs. I'm gathering crafting materials. I'm also gathering recipes for crafting, but I'm still far from when I can craft myself a relic. Yeah, me too. Especially after endlessly grinding SRs and gathering all sorts of items. Man, I'm in dark wood, but I don't want to be here. But I want to get my get to the portal and TP to kill Blood Raven. Unfortunately, I don't remember if Darkwood has a portal closer, somewhere closer to my location. One thing that I still have to mention about all like elite monsters, so when they are having various different affixes, unfortunately doesn't show what type of affixes is that. You kind of have to guess on how they look and what sort of like aura is this. It's definitely going to be a problem for various kinds of players, especially those who are just starting it out. Because, for example, like I don't exactly know what kind of aura is that, and I cannot figure this out just by looking at it. And it doesn't say, like, it says the name of the enemy, it doesn't say the like his affixes. Oh, yellow item. After so long, I finally get it. And what is this? Attack speed, poison damage. Okay. Attack rating. Ah. I definitely went into the wrong place. See, when they just hit me, like even when white enemy is hitting you, it's from 1 to 3 debuffs from just one auto attack. So I don't know, maybe if you play as a full-on melee character, it's going to bother you more than if you would play it a range or a summoner. Currently, I'm just looking at things and I'm trying to throw those comparisons with the original one and just express how I feel about all of that. Where's the portal? I want to find a portal and to go backwards a bit to fight Bloodraven, because I know that there are also going to be some caves that I can explore there. Well, I'm just gonna explore everything then. But as far as I remember, Dark Forest didn't had the portal. So I'm just straight away going to go backwards. Yeah, Darkwood also had it. Damn. Whatever. Are they hitting someone? I think they do, but... Oh, they are shamans. I'm so dumb. They were also shamans there. First, to kill the minions. Kill those minions. Clay Golem level 1 lives for quite a long time. I mean, not just lives for a long time, he is also adding that utility that I so like. This green bar, is it mana that he has? I think yeah. I think it is mana. He's spending his mana on making those skills. On creating the skills. Interesting. Okay, I can select a subclass, but actually I want to stick a bit more with my main class. Oh, no. Still doesn't allow me to get another skeleton. 2 points and... 2 points and 1 point into here, yeah. Something like that. Battle against elites in this game is like on a whole new level. This ain't something super easy. Huh? Stones? Am I going to TP here from... Wait. Now I'm confused. Haven't killed Bloodraven yet. Yet the stones where I can reach Tristram are already here. Okay. Maybe I have forgotten something about the layout. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, so I can't reach Bloodraven from here. Oh, Bloodraven is over to that direction. I'm stupid. Come on. So all that time I was actually walking in the wrong direction. I was walking for one of the other main quests, but I have completely missed on the second main quest, which has to deal with Bloodraven. Oh well. Backtracking. Yes. Burial grounds. This is where we are going to take down one of the main characters from the Diablo 1. Yep. This is the place. And this is something that I like to do when I play the original game. Just clear everything before approaching the fight against Bloodraven. Because I don't want to be bombarded by a ton of enemies. Holy moly. Oh, what the? Kill her. Why is she so squishy? And she's dead. Wait. She died so fast. What happened? I thought she's going to fight against me for a little bit more than that, but she didn't. She just simply gave up. Well, the reason for it is because I was over leveled. She was like level 6. Но это хорошо, что вспомнил. А то иногда так действительно, когда пытаешься что-то хорошее вспомнить, название игры или какой-то там музыки, и ну, вроде как бы и помнишь, а само название нет. Как-то не очень потом хорошо получается. Удачно отдохнуть. Спасибо, что заглянул на стрим. В принципе, по Гримдону стримы будут, по Гримдону стримы продолжаются. Мой брат сейчас проходит дальше за его Варлорда. Челлендж-ран такой проходит. Делает. Также в обозримом будущем на нашем канале будет обзор билда на хаосный луч. Варлока на хаосном луче. Так что, если что, контент еще по Гримдону будет. То есть игру мы не забросили. В игру продолжаем играть и продолжаем делать по ней всякие разные видео, гайды и прочее. Так что, если что, посматривайте на YouTube, на наш YouTube канал, ссылка есть в описании. Ну и на стримы, собственно, можете заходить. Кстати, да, вот еще из хороших старых экшен-РПГ, в которые любители, ценители данного жанра могут поиграть, это как раз таки и Сакра тоже к ним относится. Так что если кто еще в эту игру не играл, можете ее посмотреть. Достаточно интересная игра. Занимательная, я бы даже сказал. С хорошим выбором классов. Очень много предметов есть. Есть из чего там билд себе построить под разные стили игры. Вообще из старых игр много всего интересного есть. Многое можно перепроходить, пересматривать. Так что выбор достаточно богатый. Так, а мы продолжаем зачищать крипт. Так как Бладрейвена мы уже убили, можно будет вернуться в город, сдать квест, взять себе напарника-лучника. Такую небольшую армию себе собираем. Okay, so when we are going to finish this crypt and the other one, in this location there are two places, side areas where you can go, two side dungeons. We are going to give the quest, give up the quest that's had us to kill Bloodraven and grab ourselves an archer party member who is going to help us tremendously in our attempts to cleanse this land from the evil that was spread by Diablo. The more party members we are going to have, the better it's going to be. Currently we have 4 skeleton warriors, 1 golem, and soon we are going to get ourselves some more in form of skeleton mages, in form of mercenary. At level 18, we are going to craft ourselves a relic. But it's going to take us a while until we get there. So it's not going to happen that soon. It's going to happen soon, but not that soon. Oh, come on. Stop chasing me. By the way, in this modification they have made a small change when it comes to lore side of things, because as you might remember, that boy that was selling items in Diablo 1 called Vert, in this modification he is actually alive, and we have met with him. So yeah, it's a small sidestep from original, where he was kinda he was kinda killed in the Tristram, and we find his leg there that we can use to open up the portal to cow level, a secret area in this game. But outside of that, not much was changed when it comes to lore standards, lore side of things. Okay, this one I have cleared. On to the next one. There aren't going to be that many quests. It's like 6 or 7 quests per act, but they can be quite long, and it will going to take quite some time to finish them. Some of the quests will going to have you to collect various types of items and then craft something using those items to progress onwards, to do other things. Yeah, so there is going to be plenty of things to do, plenty of stuff to bother with. Starting to become a bit easier to deal with those champion enemies, despite of their HP. But it will not going to be in that for too long, because of the fact that the area that we are currently in, you can see by the level of the enemies, when I hover my mouse, my cursor over them, it says like 5 and elites are level 8. It's all because of the fact that I came here much later than I should have been going to. Wow, 4 debuffs just from one attack. Sheesh. They really like to debuff. Debuffing Fiesta.
I can't carry anymore.
Fire damage, physical converted to fire. And give me that. Give me that bow. Some areas in this game will be longer, some areas in this game will be shorter. It just depends. But naturally speaking, there are going to be plenty of long areas, especially in later acts. So just be ready for that. Especially when it comes to Act 2, Act 5, Act 3. Like in Act 3 there will be very long dungeons.
I can't carry anymore.
So yeah. I'm not against it, considering the fact that, well, used to play those types of games before. It's 81 in here. At least the game says 81. 81 devotion point. I have zero idea what I'm going to put in 81 points. Like 81 points. First of all, I have to figure out what my skeleton, like what kind of damage are they going to be doing. If they are going to be physical, I have to search for something that will going to buff physical side of their damage, because it is important. I haven't really checked. Yeah, multi-class, but then again, who am I going to pick up with Necromancer? Another Necromancer? Nah, I think Occultist. I think Occultist will do. Because he has a very good buffs for pets. But then I am going to be building what? Bleeding? Vitality bleeding? Like vitality... No, bleeding damage, yeah. Physical bleeding. Much like I did when I was playing with the Conjurer Summoner. Okay, time to go and give back the quest and to proceed towards finding a scroll that will going to open a passage to Deckard Cain. By the way, that I haven't checked yet. Let me sell all the stuff that I don't need first, and then we shall see. I think they have remained the same, but I shall see it right now. Wait, why am I selling bow that I want to give to my companion, to my mercenary? That's so many blue items. Wait, can I give her a rifle? This would be ridiculous. This would be actually ridiculous if I can. Okay. I forgot to sell one more thing. So, devotions. Tsunami, Imp, Falcon, Rat, Sailor's Guide, Wretch, Fiend. Yeah, I think they have remained the same. Yeah, Kraken, Revenant. I think they haven't changed. They haven't changed what devotions are giving.
I can hardly believe that you've defeated Bloodraven. Though she was once my closest friend, I pray that her tortured spirit remains banished forever. You have earned my respect, stranger, and the allegiance of the rogues. I have place several of my best warriors at your disposal.
Okay. So what did I get? What? What is this? Yeah, I will do that. I will do exactly that. Also, I can bind it. And I can summon... This way I can summon Mercenary.
As you command.
Can I give her items? I wonder. Combat abilities... Can I? No, I think I cannot. Lame.
Greetings.
I wanted to give her an item, but it feels like I can't. Oh, by the by, there are going to be items with sockets in this game. This is why I have been collecting those rubies. Rubies! So we are going to have those. Splendid. Rubies. Yeah, I know that I was able to give her like items in Diablo 2. But it doesn't seem like I can do it here. Or at least I don't know. I don't know how to do it yet.
Hello.
10,000 gold for... What proficiency does mine have? Freezing cold arrow.
Hello.
Okay, let's run with this one for now. So we have already established that you cannot, well, at least right now, you cannot give them music. I hope that it will going to increase it, like I am increasing it. I'll let it be like this. If it's going to be too loud, you can tell me and... Oh, it's too loud. A bit too loud. Something like that. If it's going to be too loud, you can tell and I will going to lower it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are having... Is it not too loud for me? Well, for me, I can lower... genuinely lower the volume by lowering the volume of the headset. My headset is kind of loud, so I can... I manually lower it on my side so that it will not going to be that loud, but when it comes to viewers, they have different experience from what I do, so that's why I'm asking. Because for me it can be too loud, for you it can be okay. That's the point. Currently, it's okay. But yes, I agree that the music is really nostalgic, and I like it. I really do. I really do like this music. I also like this modification. It's really like I'm playing OG in Diablo 2, but a bit different. It's OG, but not that OG. I'm out leveling. Who is that? Shark the Bull. Why does it look like it's a Nemesis boss icon? Oh man. Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. They have done a fantastic job of recreating those original locations within this mod. You still get the feeling that you are playing Diablo 2? Partially. Yeah, partially you get it. It's still a bit different, but it's okay. Yeah. Where am I? I mean, am I in the secret place? I thought I was in the secret place. They even went so far as to put those secret places that Grim Dawn, like the thing that I liked about Grim Dawn, like when you have the options to just go out of your way a little bit to find those secret areas that contain stashes or hidden passages or something like that. Naturally prompts to them for doing so much to this game. Unfortunately, I don't feel that much damage coming from that mercenary. Unfortunately, I don't feel that much coming from her. I mean, she's doing what she's doing her best, but oh, stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop hitting me. Guys, you have like 5 targets to choose from, yet you still all go after me. They're running like they are on steroids. Way too fast. Ow, ow, stop, stop it. Stop hitting me. What a surprise, I'm actually tanky. See, now they are hitting me, and I'm withstanding. Where am I? Where was my skeletons all the time? It's like they've been too busy doing whatever. Look at the AI of that archer. Instead of repositioning herself to shoot the enemy, she was just continuously shooting the wall. Splendid. Will I get myself a skill point or a couple of skill points for completing the quest with Cain? Finding Deckard Cain. Where is Cain? Gotta find the Cain. You can't have Diablo 2 without Cain. You gotta have the Cain. Even though mostly his job in original game was to identify items and to bombard you with a lot of information, you still gotta have the Cain. I think I'm going in the wrong way. Yeah, Black Marsh. Don't want to go into Black Marsh. At least not yet. Yep, it is. It is the Diablo 2 mod for Grim Dawn that you can easily find. For playing it, you just need the main Grim Dawn game as well as all of its DLCs. And then you just download the mod and you can play it. No, when it comes to Grim Dawn modifications, all that I've tried so far was basically, well, today I'm trying this one, and previously I've tried Grim Internals for the Grim Dawn itself. When it comes to other modifications, haven't tried them. Who is that? Oh, really? Is this like... I'm having a déjà vu here. It's the same over-leveled mini-boss that's supposedly he's guarding something. What do you guard here? What do you have here? Oh, I'm just missing him. Nah. And I've just saw that he has like 500,000 HP. No. I will get back to you later. As of for now... Nope. He is looking just the same as the one that's in the Grim Dawn original game. You have basically the same person, the same mini-boss. Also in Act 1. Also he is going to be higher level than you. Well, at least I opened the stash that was behind him and taken whatever was there. Well, well, well. So this is our quest item where we are going to acquire a scroll that we need to open the port to figure out how to open the portal to Tristram. And down he goes. Okay. Recipes. Gathering all of the recipes that I can. Intelligence. Yes. Again, intelligence. Thank you. Oh, I need level 14 for that. Resistances, yes. The more I will have of those resistances, the better. Okay. And now going back towards the main camp area, afterwards going straight towards Old Tristram to save our boy Deckard Cain, or man, the savior.
Very good. I have translated the runes on this scroll. You must find the cairnstones and touch them in the order that I have written.
Okay. Let me do one more thing. Dialogue volume. Increase that because there is a lot of voiced dialogue in this game. All right. To the right. Yeah. Actually, to the left. Cross this bridge, cross the second bridge, and this way it's going to be a bit faster. Okay, so what's going to be the... Ah, okay. 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 1 and 2. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. It's this. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we go. And the good old music from Tristram from Diablo 1. Yes. I think I'm going to just go from this side and still going to clear everything. And I know that there is going to be boss battle in this area against Griswold, if I'm not mistaken. He shouldn't be that big of a problem, but we shall see. There he is. He's level 10. He's level 10, but I want to get rid of side enemies first, so that they will not going to bother our battle against him. Down he goes. Does he has hammer in his hand? I want to know. Doesn't feel like it. I remember he should have had some form of a weapon. Like, he is a zombie indeed, but he should have had like a hammer or something. And down he goes. Vitality, magic resistance. Oh, so they renamed it. Aha. Okay. So in here it's not ether, but because there is no ether type of element, it's magic. Magic resistance. I initially thought like, oh, magic, it has to deal with fire, lightning, and ice, but no, it's a different stat. Okay. It's good that I understood it right now. Magic resistance. Magic resistance, elemental resistance. It's a separate thing here. There should be weird lag in this area. Nope. Nope. Yeah, because Virt is alive. At least we've seen him being alive.
I thank you, friend, for coming to my aid.
See you in tavern. See you in town. Tavern town. Well, we saved him. We saved him from this place, and now it's time for us to get out of here. Visit Deckard Cain. Come on, tell me.
Regrettably, I could do nothing to prevent the disaster which devastated Tristram. It would appear that our greatest fears have come to pass. Diablo, the Lord of Terror, has once again been set loose upon the world. As you know, some time ago, Diablo was slain beneath Tristram. And when our hero emerged, triumphant from the labyrinth beneath town, we held a grand celebration that lasted several days. Yet, as the weeks passed, our hero became increasingly aloof. He kept his distance from the rest of the townsfolk and seemed to lapse into a dark, brooding depression. I thought that perhaps his ordeal had been so disturbing that he simply could not put it out of his mind. The hero seemed more tormented every passing day. I remember he awoke many times, screaming in the night, always something about the East. One day he simply left, and shortly thereafter Tristram was attacked by legions of foul demons.
many were slain, and the demons left me to die in that cursed cage. I believe now that Tristram's hero was that dark wanderer who passed this way before the monastery fell. I fear even worse, my friend. I fear that Diablo has taken possession of the hero who sought to slay him. If true, Diablo will become more powerful than ever before. You must stop him, or all will be lost.
Long story short, so to speak. In Diablo 1, there was this group, well, kind of group of heroes, warrior, archer, and mage. It feels like they all went, well, technically, just the main character reached Diablo, the warrior, and slain him. And as he slayed Diablo, he took the Diablo's red crystal, placed into his forehead, and thus he kind of became possessed by Diablo. And in this game, he is going to be the Diablo. So we are chasing him, also helping others with the problems that they have. It's like very brief explanation of what happened before, like in between first and second Diablo game.
It is certain that we face the demon queen, Andariel, who has corrupted the rogue sisterhood and defiled their ancestral monastery. This does not bode well for us, my friend. Ancient Horadric texts record that Andariel and the other lesser evils once overthrew the three prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal, banishing them from hell to our world. Here they caused mankind untold anguish and suffering before they were finally bound within the Soul Stones. Andariel's presence here could mean that the forces of hell are once again aligned behind Diablo and his brothers. If this is true, then I fear for us all. You must kill her before the monastery becomes a permanent outpost of hell, and the way east lost forever.
So we get the quest to slay Andariel before it's too late. Well, technically this is going to be our main object for this particular Act 1 of this game.
You have risked your life to rescue Cain. For that we thank you. You must seek his counsel immediately.
One devotion point and a ring with intelligence. I thank you.
Desecrated all we hold dear. She must not be permitted to serve Diablo. Destroy her. The corruption of our order must be undone. The danger is there. Andariel must be made to pay for her sacrilege. The order welcome.
Okay. So. I guess change this one to this one.
Stay a while and listen.
And we have another quest.
I left behind the Horadric Malice, my enchanted smithing hammer. If you can retrieve it for me, I'll use its magic to strengthen your equipment.
Another quest to get ourselves the hammer for her, so that she can craft, or rather she can enhance one of the items that we were going to desire to enhance. Pretty self-explanatory. So, onwards into the unknown territory. Into Black Marsh. Where we need to clear the tower to kill the Countess and to see what kind of treasure does she has there. Unfortunate is the thing that I can barely see enemies. Like I'm so used to, when I was playing Grim Dawn, I'm so used to play with Grim Internals that highlights enemies' HP bar, and not only that, but highlights your pet's HP bar. It is kind of hard for me to pinpoint locations of the enemies. Like, thank God that I'm playing Summoner and pets are just wandering around and killing everything. Yeah, somehow atmosphere is really, really solid. They like this would have been like a scenery for Act 3 of this game. I wonder what the rest of the game looks like. Like, really prompts to them for doing so much. It's really solid job that they've done. Like drawing designs for the enemies as well as locations. Very, very good, and I like it. As well as keeping those like secret passages and stuff like that. Obviously it's something that I would enjoy. So by the way, this is the Shrine of Fate from where elites might spawn. Like, I had elite spawning from this type of altar 3 times, and one time it just spawned gold. And now it just spawns a combat shrine. So technically it's kind of a random shrine, like it might be one thing, another thing, or something like that. So it's a random shrine. Elites that spawn from there are exceptionally tough to deal with. Oh boy. Dude, just one hit from that Yeti and 4 debuffs. Come on. This is a bit too much. Just a little bit too much. Technically speaking, I'm getting exceptional experience for like for being over leveled for this place. It still gives decent amount. So good for them to place Night Clan enemies here, so that I cannot even see them. It's so hard to see anything. I mean, it's not hard to see where to go, it's hard to see enemies. As they just appear like they're camouflaged. All right. Have I missed anything? I don't think I did. I'm exploring everything. sure it takes quite longer time, but it's still worth it. Yes, it is. It is called Grim Dawn, Diablo 2. How is it? ROT modification. If you have Grim Dawn with all of its DLCs, you can easily download it and play it. Because the modification is entirely free and you can just download it and play. It will not going to give you authentic Diablo 2 experience, but it will going to give you experience as though you're playing some form of a combined Grim Dawn Diablo 2 game that is different, but it feels different, but at the same time similar in many regards to both of those games. Initially, I was kind of expecting less from just a modification, but turns out I was completely wrong about it. Okay, so far I haven't missed any of those waypoints. So if anything, I can just TP wherever I want. Not that I will be backtracking that much. It's just a completionist thing. You just collect everything, open everything. I'm pretty sure that I have missed plenty of the secret area that they have placed in various maps. And I'm really thankful to like whoever did this modification that they have kept that aspect alive. The one that's like hidden passages and stuff, because that's something that I really enjoyed in Grim Dawn, and I like that it is present here. It adds a bit more sense to going out of your way and exploring, because you might find something interesting. You might not find anything at all, but still. Okay, level 12. Finally can get... even Golem Mastery. So, Skeletal Mage, yes. Golem Mastery, yes. Okay. How many? I can summon one. Currently I can summon one, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, only one. But that's for now. Now, because he is level 1, he is kinda doing very low damage. But okay, I'll give him some points later, so that he is going to become stronger and increase the numbers of those mages as well. All right. This area is so interestingly designed. Because when it comes to original Diablo 2, this area was looking more like the previous one. The one that comes before it. But this one is different. And I know that from this place you can either go towards where your main quest is, or go towards the tower where the secondary quest is. I want to go towards tower. Some extra experience is going to be nice. It feels like I'm going in the wrong way. Alright. Or am I? Where am I now? I am going in the wrong direction now. Let's go back. Let's go back a bit. This is the place where I will need to go when it comes to main quest. But as a secondary quest goes, I need to go into a different place. Have I missed anything here? No, I didn't. Such interesting transitions between, like, going from area to area. Okay, another buffing shrine, and to the hole. Well, I'm not going to the hole yet. Oh, there is the tower. But I cannot get inside. And this is how I get inside there. To the Forgotten Tower. That's where the secondary quest is. Okay. But then I need to go to the hole, because it's a different place. Kinda shocking for me was to also figure out, or should I rather say, like, in Grim Dawn you have like 51 or 52 devotion points. 51, yeah. Here you have 81. There is going to be, wow, Shrine of Fate, random negative effect. Why, thank you. But you have 81 devotion points here. Possibilities are so ridiculous. It's going to be interesting to figure out also what classes will be better combined with each other, as yes, you still have the possibility of dual class, like you have all of those options for classes, so it's like Grim Dawn on steroids, combining Diablo 2 classes and Grim Dawn classes, or sticking with just Grim Dawn classes. Going to be a lot of fun experimenting. I guess one thing that they could have actually added is to showcase what sort of affixes does those enemies have. Because currently you can just see their names and that's it. And you have to guess what sort of affixes do they have, and there are plenty of those affixes, so it's kinda hard to figure out. But I guess over time it's going to become easier. When you start to adjust to the game, it's going to become easier to understand what everything does. Yeah, sure, some, like, especially if you played Diablo 2, you're going to know how some affixes, how some, like, modifiers for enemies looks like. For example, electrocute or freezing or something like that. And you will going to have easier time. But if it's your fresh experience with this game, it's going to be a bit different. Okay, so most likely I will be combining this class with Occultist, and because of that I most likely will going to go for physical and bleeding summoner. So when it comes to items, I will be searching for attack speed, HP, physical, bleeding modifiers, and things like that. Resistances. And see how it's going to work out. At least my pets are not exploding there. Against those elites. It's kind of good that he was chasing me all that time, that spider, I mean. Because if anything, this removed some pressure from my skeletons, so that they can focus more on the other guy and not risk dying in the process. There you go. That sword coming straight from Grim Dawn. The Slit Bane. Damage to animals, attack speed, beast slayer, and acid damage. Good. Good enough. Ow, 5 debuffs. When playing this game, be very careful of the fact that even white enemies, not elites, not champions, just normal enemies, with their auto attacks they're applying multiple debuffs simultaneously, so those debuffs ranging from reducing your damage, reducing your defense, all the way to damage over time effects and other nasty and not so pleasant things. Well, where am I? I'm kind of lost. This map is so huge. Trying to find those secrets scattered around. Whoa. Where am I? Where am I going? I'm afraid I will going to... What the... Whoa! Beetlejuice. No. He again, it's level 18 enemy and he has 500,000 HP. I had problems killing an enemy with 6,000 HP. But yeah, basically this game even has a lot of secret bosses. And Beetlejuice was not an exception. The reason why I'm not fighting him is because, first of all, he is going to kill my minions super fast. Second, I will miss pretty much all of my attacks. And third, because I will be doing very, very low amount of damage, he is going to heal very fast. That amount of damage that I will be doing will turn into nothing. So, in order to not waste time, I'm going to not even bother with him. But yeah. Area designs are very, very impressive. It just for some reason feels like the developers of this particular modification, they decided, well, we're not just going to slap like reskin stuff and just slap one modification over the main game. We are going to go completely out of the way to recreate a whole bunch of locations, create a whole bunch of assets for enemies, and add even some hidden areas, hidden zones. Really good. thanks to them, I can replay Diablo 2 while playing Grim Dawn. Nice. Reign of Terror. This is the name of this particular modification. Because I remembered it was like ROT, but I forgot the name of it. So already we have met 2 secret bosses, which we cannot kill right now. But as we will get more levels, I will definitely going to return back to fight them. Also about companions, from what I understood, companions level is scaling with your level. So they should not lose their value with time, as the time passes. And as you gain more levels, your companion is also going to increase in stats. I have 7 debuffs from 3 enemies just hitting me. What the? Oh wait, there's nothing here? Like, really? Is that it? Not even elite? Oh well. I guess not. Alrighty. So, as we reached the end for our today's stream session, there will be plenty more in the future, as I enjoyed like this initial stream for this particular modification for this game. I have enjoyed it. Like, I have already seen what partially this game has to offer when it comes to, like, it's still plenty of mechanics coming from Grim Dawn, such as your resistances to various types of damage, such as your dual class capabilities, such as your like skill tree for various different classes, items, again, some particular mechanics when it comes to enemies, like, it's a well combination, and I want to see how this combination plays out further into the game. But for that, we will have to wait until next time, until next stream. If you have missed this particular stream, or you want to give it a shot from any given moment that you've missed, and you want to rewatch it, you can do this via Twitch video on demand, and I guess I will going to upload them to our YouTube channel, because this is something interesting, and I have plenty of stuff to say when I'm like streaming, and so it's either going to be highlights or it's going to be those raw segments, so that you can watch them from any given time. This game does have a lot to provide, and I want to see more, and I want to experience more, but it's going to be next time. If you want, you can visit our YouTube channel for videos, build overviews, build reviews, guides, etc. for Grim Dawn, or for Last Epoch or for other games that you might be interested in. Playthroughs, highlights, and plenty other stuff can be found there. You can also follow us on our social media channels. All of the links are provided in the Twitch description down below. If you want, you can support this channel via Patreon or via subscribing or via other methods such as spreading the word, sharing videos, and inviting more people to the streams, to those already mentioned social media accounts, as well as YouTube. That's all optional, and that's up to you to decide whether or not you will going to bother with it. But keep in mind that those options, they help, and they will not going to go on unrewarded. So it's like a good deal for both sides, so to speak. But anyway, I do appreciate all of you who have been hopping in, watching this stream. It's really good to see you guys. It's good to see new guys. Good to see old subscribers, followers, watching this particular walkthrough series. I wish you all have a great time. I wish you all good luck, and we'll be seeing with each other next stream. Whether you want to see, if you want to see Grim Dawn, continuation of the Grim Dawn streams, you can join my brother tomorrow on his stream, or you can join me the day after tomorrow, as I will going to continue playing this game. Choice is up to you. Thank you guys, and until next time.